Hi there, this is Cécile Eskenazi and you are watching aVRjourney channel. This is my series, my VR journey into the Oculus Launch Pad. And if it's the first time you watch this series, we are on week 3 and this is my vlog where I tell you about my progress into the Oculus Launch Pad. There's also stories on Medium. You can find me at aVRjourney on Medium, where I also tell the stories around this program. Now, so if you followed me so far, well, if you haven't followed me so far, you can catch up with week 1 and week 2 videos on YouTube or Facebook at aVRjourney. And if you followed me so far, you know that I'm going to film a 360 VR experience about capoeira. And so I want to tell you what I've been up to this week and what I'm planning for next week. So this week we had the 4th of July. I live in the United States, and July 4th is also known as Independence Day. It's a federal holiday. It's a very important holiday here in the States. And the usual activities on July 4th are things like going to watch a parade, go eat at a barbecue, and go see the fireworks. I did item 1 and 2 out of 3. Didn't go to the fireworks, heard them a lot, but didn't go watch them. But the reason I mention it is that it's been a shorter work week, but I still got a few things done. So first of all, my first progress this week was unexpected, and it was due to the wonderful power of social media. So last week I posted my weekly update on LinkedIn, and a friend of mine, Cécile, whom I had met at SVVR, the Silicon Valley VR Expo, a few months back, she commented on my post saying, "Are you looking for more groups to film and more capoeira groups?" Because I mentioned I was going to film about capoeira. And she didn't even leave me time to respond. Just a few minutes later, I had a comment on my week 2 vlog on the video on YouTube about a lady named Vivian, and she said she's a friend of Ceciliana, and she's given me information about her capoeira group called UCA Berkeley. So that's a group in Berkeley, which is not where I live, but it's kind of a okay driving distance, let's say under an hour. And they happen to have their Batizado coming up, which is amazing. So the Batizado is an event that happens once a year, usually for a capoeira group. And that's where beginners get their first corda, that's the belt system that we have in capoeira. And then more advanced students, they get a different color, and so they kind of move up in the hierarchy or the grading system of capoeira. And it's a very important social event where people from actually usually various parts of the country, they travel to come see their friends at the Batizado. It's a way to get together, it's a way to learn with new teachers usually. It's a very, very important thing. And it would be really great to be able to film that. So I was not aware of it. She made me aware of it. We had a call, we discussed. So it might be something that will work out. It's not a done deal yet because I need to get permission from the mestre, the masters who organize this event. And I need to be ready. It's dates where I'm not really completely available, so I need to see if I can make myself available, but that's an option. So that's progress number 1, was to find a new group and to find out about this Batizado event that I could shoot at. The second progress was that I said that last week I would do a bit of research into sound design. So I did. What I did is actually I took the shortcut. I didn't do extensive research, but I reached out to my fellow launchpadders, which are the other people in the Oculus Launch Pad. There's 100 of us, all content creators, but a lot of people are actually way more advanced than me, and some of them have done several 360 VR films already. So several people in that group were so generous with their knowledge and advice. They gave me a few tips. And the bottom line is that I need to purchase a microphone. They mentioned a couple of options. One is the Zoom H2N, and the other one was the Tetramec. So I will do a bit more investigation, but the Zoom is way more affordable and it looks like a decent option. So I think I'll go for that for the prototype, which is phase 1, which is what I have to deliver by September for the program. And if I'm successful, I can get scholarship to continue build my experience, and if I have funding, then I might upgrade to something more sophisticated like the Tetramec. So TBC, but buying a microphone is something important. At least I have the information now from my friends at the Launch Pad. So progress number 2 was doing research into sound design. The third thing that I did this week was, as I went to the parade on 4th of July, it was a day off. It's actually a federal holiday, so everybody was off. And I took my beloved 360 camera. So I just took this one. That's the one I'm using those days because I think that's the one I will shoot with. It shoots in 4K. And it's the one that was given by Oculus for the program. So it looks like I'm going to shoot with this one. So I'm trying to get familiar with it. And I've gone out and captured some test footage. And some photos as well. So I am now a lot more comfortable with the camera. I realized after a bit that I wasn't shooting at the highest quality. So by default it was set to something different. So I moved it to 4K. So I can see the result with the highest quality. And so that's kind of progress number 3, was to capture some test footage with my Samsung Gear 360. So that's what I've been up to this week, apart from more progress on the job search front, which I hope I can give more details on soon, but nothing official yet. So now, what's up for next week? So next week will be another busy week. I wasn't planning on it being so busy. What I had planned earlier was to attend on Saturday or Sunday, I think it's Saturday, an open roda with my group, the group I joined recently, who trains at Stanford, and they're gonna have an open roda with another group, a group from San Jose, outdoor. So an open roda is a capoeira game where everybody is welcome to join, and it's usually in public space so that people can also stop and watch. So there may be people who have nothing to do with capoeira who will stop and watch, and a lot of capoeiristas from the area may join. So I was planning to go there, but now there is the Batizado in Berkeley over Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So I will shoot at some of those events, not everything, I can't make it all end to end, but I will pick a couple that make sense, and hopefully I can capture some footage in Berkeley and in Stanford this week. So next step, I want to start shooting. Second point, I need to get ready. I need to get ready for the shooting, and I have a few details to prepare. One of them is to figure out how we'll get people's consent to be in the film. Normally we hand out release, but they're for individuals, so when it's for larger groups I'll have to figure out how this works. It's my first film, so I'm learning everything, which is cool, but then it means I have to spend some time doing research and preparing myself. I need to prepare all the stuff, like making sure my gear is ready, all my batteries are charged, and I have the right equipment. So step number 2 is preparing for the shooting. And step number 3 is actually linked. It's getting more gear. So I have a camera, but I need a microphone, as I discussed earlier, and I also need a tripod. I have a monopod, but it's kind of low. It's actually, I'm filming with it right now, and I'm sitting on a couch. That's the highest it can film, and I need one to film at head level, like as if it was people playing capoeira, so something higher. So I need a better tripod basically for the filming, so I need to order some gear. Right, so that's what I'm gonna do the coming week, and I will report back in this weekly vlog on youtube.com/aVRjourney and on facebook.com/aVRjourney. Subscribe if you want to be alerted when there is the next episode, and you can see I write about it also on Medium at aVRjourney. You can also follow me on Medium to be updated. Right, that's it for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic week and see you all next week. Ciao.